Hey there guys, wanted to bring you a new video on a product that's new for 2018 from the North Face. I haven't bought anything from the North Face in quite some time, but this product is really interesting to me, and I haven't seen anything like this in a while from the North Face. So it's part of their new Summit series, and it's the very tiny compact L5 Ultralight Storm Jacket, and I'm going to talk about the new L5. There's too many L5s in my opinion, and we'll talk about that when I fit this jacket on. It's actually stuffed into there's an internal mesh pocket inside the left chest pocket. So I'll show you guys the jacket in a second. I actually had to figure this out myself earlier, since it's a very specialized product, and none of the sales reps that were there at the time even knew that you could stuff it into this own little mesh pocket. Anyway, I'm going to pause and show you guys the jacket in just a second. So here we are with the North Face Summit Series Ultralight L5 Storm Jacket, or known simply as the Summit L5 Storm Jacket. This is in their TNF black, but you guys should be able to tell that it looks a little bit grayed out, probably due to that thin face fabric. It's made of a 7 denier Pertex shield, 3-layer construction, and very similar to the 6 denier of the Berghaus Hyper 100. Very similar to that construction as well. All seams are taped, and you don't have watertight zippers. Now, it's got a very nice large chest pocket, very usable size pocket for those who really just can't give up pockets. And because it's large, they had to accommodate a internal stow pocket. This is a mesh stow pocket that you saw earlier in the video, and it packs down to the size of your fist, of course. The constructions are patterned where they have minimal seams to decrease that weight. Very pared down, no cuff adjustment. There is no hem adjustment either, and you've got just a singular draw cord at the hood for hood adjustment. I have to say that the cord used here is very substantial. It's a fairly thick shock cord, and then you've got a nice stiff brim. You'll see later on that the collar does go pretty high, and this is a helmet compatible hood. So that's it for the tabletop. There are a lot of L5s. There are several different constructions: Fuseform, Gore-Tex, Gore-Tex C-Knit, and this is the most recent one. So I'll be showing you the fit in just a second. What is up, guys? As you guys can see, I'm all North Faced out. I actually went to the North Face 5th Avenue flagship store, and I have on my old Summit Series gear. North Face is kind of bringing back the retro styles like the Nuptse and their old rain jackets made out of Gore-Tex. People are buying these not about their advances in technology, of course, but more for the nostalgia of the style from the 90s and early 2000s. This particular piece is from 2014. This is the Berghaus Storm Jacket from their Summit Series line, showcasing that iconic Summit Series logo right there on the sleeve. Everything that I have layered on is also from the Summit Series line, which have all been discontinued at this point. Now, the Summit Series was sort of discontinued for a little bit, and they brought it back, I believe, late 2016 with their L1 to L6 line. It was all grayed out. It was a little weird not to see any other colors, but their concept was that in the mountains, the last thing you should think about is rescue. So they didn't want any bright colors. They wanted everything to kind of blend in. Obviously, that didn't work out so much for a lot of people because it was just too grayed out. They started releasing different colors in 2017, and then actually right now they're falling back to where they were. Where they stopped the Summit Series was because they had so many things in the Summit Series which were not really Alpine worthy, according to the North Face. So they started bringing back the different colors that they had and started toning it down to more mid-level, not Everest-worthy pieces all the time. They have different colors. You can use them for, you know, regular hiking, skiing, some climbing in springtime, and not just for that subs, you know, 20,000 feet type of environment all the time. Anyway, sorry for ranting. I've been checking out the Summit Series since they re-released it. Wasn't very happy or impressed with their L5 jacket at that point, which was the fused form version. They've since released a Gore-Tex version, a C-knit Gore-Tex version, and the most recent one in 2018 is the L5 Ultralight Storm Jacket. If you guys are still confused because I'm talking so fast, L1 is the base layer, L2 is sort of a lightweight fleece, L3 is either a synthetic or down. They have two different jackets, synthetic or a down layer 3 or level 3 piece. They've got an L4, and then they've got the L5, which is the Gore-Tex jacket or hardshell, and then they have the L6, which is a belay parka. So kind of reminiscent of Patagonia's release last year, which the name escapes me at this point, High Alpine kit. So Patagonia had the High Alpine kit for 2017. The Summit Series is sort of made that way, where you go through different levels, as I said. Now, they have since released the Ultralight Storm Jacket, which is what I'm reviewing today. Very similar in construction to this, very minimal. This is 7.5 ounces, and the North Face Ultralight L5 Storm Jacket is 6.5 ounces for a size large. This is made of 3-layer Pertex construction, fully seamed tape, with a helmet-compatible hood, and that's why I have the helmet today, as it fits very differently with the helmet on and without the helmet. So as great as it is that it's a helmet-compatible hood, my issue with it is that with the helmet on, it fits perfectly. It has a nice stiff brim, and it's got that adjustable cord right here. Without the helmet though, it's very loose. There's a lot of fabric, fully zipped up, even fully adjusted. As you can see, there's a lot of fabric going on at the sides. So depending on what type of use you want for this, I think that there is a niche that this will fill, as Patagonia has discontinued the M10 jacket, at least for 2018. Haven't heard anything from Patagonia regarding the M10 jacket. They haven't announced it for spring 2018. So it looks as if we're not going to see the M10 this year. I don't know if they're bringing it back for the 2019, but definitely no M10 for spring 2018. Which leaves us with whatever options do you have that are around 8 ounces. Not much. As much as I love Arc'teryx, there is nothing in Arc'teryx's line besides the Norvan SL and Norvan GTX jackets around that point. Those are very pared down jackets, not very durable. They're meant more for ultra running or backcountry running, not meant for hitting rock face or going through branches. So leaves you with very little options in terms of fully waterproof jackets. Now this hopefully is more durable than it looks. I've had the Berghaus Storm Jacket, which is a 2.5 layer high vent. I've taken that through some light brush and even some bramble, and that jacket has survived. It's fully waterproof, seam taped as well. So I believe that this jacket, since it's constructed very similar to that with even better materials, would be able to withstand brush and even some rock face, as it is made for climbing. Now, I do love my Berghaus Hyper 100. You guys can check out that video. But this jacket actually has a fully functional usable pocket. So the Berghaus pieces that I do love either sacrifice all the pockets or have a pocket that's not really usable for everyday use. Now this jacket is 6.5 ounces, gives up, you know, your cuff adjustment and the hem adjustment, but you have that draw cord at the helmet, and is very similar to the M10 or the Helium from Outdoor Research. So anyway, this video is getting a little bit long. Just wanted to show you guys this new product. I'm going to mull it over, see if I'm going to keep this. My M10 is at the manufacturer. They're going to try to fix it. The sleeves were coming off or delaminating. So please like, share, and subscribe if you're looking for a lightweight sub 8-ounce jacket, 3-layer construction. This thing is about $300, which is very competitive. It's about the same specs as the Zpacks Challenger Rain Jacket, and you don't have to wait a good 2 to 3 weeks to have it made. So please like, share, and subscribe. Check it out. This is the North Face Summit Series Ultralight L5 jacket.